Hey guys, Noob here. I don't really know what I want to say, but I wanted to just talk because I'm kind of riled up. No, I don't have anything scripted. I'm just going to talk to you guys. It's kind of it's a stream of consciousness nervous breakdown that I'm about to have. Enjoy. It's going to be fun. Work has been burying me lately. I've been putting in a lot of hours. We've had a lot of custom stuff come through. And since I'm the only one of me in my department, a lot of things fall to me, in addition to my normal everyday stuff that I have to do, which is fine. Keeps me on my toes. Woohoo. It's been a pressure cooker of stress. But I mean, sometimes I vibe on that. Like sometimes it gets me going and, let's get this done. Hell yeah. And I've really been working hard lately at a job that I really, really, really like. I really like my job, way better than my last job. My last job sucked balls. For those of you that don't know, I'd assume that most of the people who would be watching this would know by now. Hi guys, nice to see you. But I'm an electrical engineer. I won't tell you where I work, but I am responsible for designing and drafting electrical prints for a proprietary microcontroller for industrial compressor applications. It's very wordy. I make pretty pictures that tell electricity where to go. Okay, so that's what I do for a living, and I love it. And turns out I'm kind of kick-ass at it. When I interviewed, I told them right off the bat, I'm very green. I mean, I have an EE degree, but for the 2 years before I had this job, I was in project management because the phone wasn't ringing for EE stuff. So I was in project management and I lost a lot of that knowledge, and I told them right off the bat, I'm not really good at it, but I'm willing to learn anything you want to teach me. And the training has been superb, and I'm learning a ton, and I'm really good at it, generally speaking. So today I'm dealing with a difficult client. Very difficult. He expects a lot for having not given us a whole lot of information or time. His order came into my hands on Friday, midday Friday. And so I did my part for it. In addition to drafting those prints, I also have to spec very, very large motors, and I also have to spec out motor starter panels. So I do that, and I get everything on order that needs to be on order. By end of day Monday, some other things got thrown in, or by end of day Friday, rather, sorry, some other things got thrown in. I had to take a few service calls and blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. So that's all done. Today, I get 5 phone calls and 8 emails from the same guy, one guy, asking about full load amps for X, Y, and Z on our system. Okay, I'm not going to go into specifics because I really like my job, and on the off chance that somebody I work with finds this channel, I don't want to get fired. I really like my job. Please don't fire me. I'm just ranting and raving at my friends on the internet. Cool. He keeps calling and he keeps calling and he keeps calling and he keeps calling. He is incredibly demanding and he wants all this information. And I gave him all the information that I had at my disposal. I had to do a little bit of math for X, Y, and Z. That's fine. That's fine. But there are things that I can't help him with because I'm not building the starter panel. Okay? We outsource that. We get that from a vendor. We send them spec. They work up their drawings and their component lists, their BOMs and everything like that. They send it back to me. I say, yeah, that looks good. And then they build that thing. And even though the starters ordered are very standard, per our requirements anyway, and per what the customer wanted, I can't tell you just by looking at it what gauge cable will be used to feed this or feed that, or how the layout of the panel will look, because sometimes they're just a little bit different depending on, well, we only had a DIN rail that's this big instead of this big, or I don't know, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Every one of them is just a little bit different, and I said, I don't know. I'm sorry I don't have that information. I was friendly, I was cordial, even though inside my head I was gritting my teeth so hard that I'm surprised it didn't break my fucking jaw. And he kept using terms like, we expect a certain level of professionalism, and time is of the essence. These are things that I can't have to you one day after your order hits. I can't do it. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. I reached out to the vendor and I said, how soon can you get me drawings? How soon? As fast as you can get them. We'll pay for it. Please, please, please. And of course they didn't get back to me until like 3 o'clock this afternoon saying, best we can do is like 3 days from now. And I sent him that in an email because I didn't want to fucking talk to him anymore. And he called me like 45 seconds later. And I picked it up. I don't ignore my work calls no matter how fucking annoying you are. I picked it up. And we talked for a minute about how he really needs these things and things like that. Our standard lead time for our product is 8 weeks. Okay, that's 2 months. I don't know why it was such a mad rush to get all this information today. But I told him, I'm like, I'm sorry I can't get this information to you. I really was. I was very friendly. I was very cordial. I didn't give him any fucking attitude at all, even though I really goddamn wanted to. And he said, and I quote, "Is there someone else I can talk to? A man, maybe?" I'm really fucking good at my job. And that was the bullshittiest thing he could have possibly said. I worked my ass off for him all day. I put his drawings in front of everyone else's because my boss said, okay, this guy's a pain in the ass. Let's get these drawings out to him so he can at least have those. Okay, fine. So it took probably 2 hours to get those together for the 3 units that he ordered. Boom, out the door. Unofficial submittal. You can have it. There you go. I can't believe the stones on that guy. I can't fucking believe it. And when he said it, I was so taken aback that I couldn't say anything at first. I was... Then he goes, hello? Hello? And I go, yes. Well, I will have my supervisor call you back. And I had the head of our electrical department call him back and tell him exactly the same thing. I was standing in the room when he called. I was standing in the room, he had him on speaker, and he was just super cordial to my boss, who's a man. I know this sounds like just, my job is hard, and lady parts and menstruation. No, it's not that. I worked my ass off for the guy. Who cares that I've got tits? I'm going to break out the F word now. Not that one. No, not that one. The other one that seems to rub people the wrong way. I'm a feminist. Of course I'm a feminist. I'm a feminist by default. Of course I want to get paid the same as a man for doing the same work. Of course. Obviously. It goes without saying. But I'm not like a rabid feminist. We had, okay, here's another little story for you that pisses me off. We had a bunch of the sales guys in town a couple of months back because we were rolling out some new product, okay? And we've got a sales crew of like 15, all men, by the way, all men, which I don't necessarily have a problem with, but they do the same thing that this other guy did. Like, oh, okay, well, we're just going to check with your male boss about this thing that you just told me and he will confirm. It doesn't matter. Sorry, that's another story also. But, okay, so we had this big meeting talking about this new product that we were rolling out. And my boss said something along the lines of, yeah, oh, yeah, the guys have been working really hard on this. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, because I worked my ass off on that. That was difficult. That was a difficult couple of weeks, but we knocked it out. The only other woman in my department, not an electrical person, she's mechanical. The only other woman in my department stopped this incredibly high power meeting right in the middle of his talking, interrupted him without like putting a hand up or anything. And she goes, the team did good work. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. Nobody notice I have tits right now, please. God, it's like the one time I don't want you to notice. Jesus Christ. Because I was embarrassed for everybody in the room. Yes, I'm a feminist, but I know that when you say guys, that it means everybody. I know I don't need more inclusive language if I already know I'm included. I'm on the team. Vagina and all. Oh, God damn it. I really love my job, except for shit like that. I'm going to get a little braggadocious right now. I was top of my class. I gave a speech at my graduation. This is not an exaggeration. If I can find the footage of it, I'll put it up in a video sometime. I gave a speech at my graduation because I'm awesome. I'm really good at this stuff. And I can't believe that happened. I can't. Well, I do have one more little tidbit. I got home. Like, I didn't cry at all through any of this. I'm more mad than anything else. And I got home, and I grabbed my daughter. She's 4. And we went and we sat down on the bed, and we sat her on my little lap. And we were talking about, do any of the boys at school tell you you can't do stuff because you're a girl? And and she said, well, this one little boy tells me I can't go to his birthday party every day. I'm like, no, that's different, baby. But you know, kick his ass. No, she says it's fine. And we've gotten confirmation from her teacher that she plays with the boy stuff and the girl stuff. And my son is the same way. And there's no gender split in them, which is fucking awesome. But we were talking about it, and I'm telling her, you can be anything that you want to be. You be whatever you want. Don't you let anybody tell you that you can't. And then I cried. I'm okay with admitting I cried. I cry. I'm a crier. I just... Fucking hell. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry it kind of morphed into just... I don't even know all the things that I said. I just talked. I'm sorry. That got weird. I needed to talk. I needed to talk about that. I can't believe it happened. And I needed to talk about it with somebody. And I love you guys. So thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day. Noob out. Ah, fuck. Cherry on top. Oh. Oh, fuck it.